Katie Uhlmann reporting for TTNHD Production Live, here with Dave Thomas. What inspired you to get into the business?
Well, it wasn't really an inspiration. It was kind of a coincidence. I met Martin Short and Eugene Levy and Ivan Reitman at McMaster in Hamilton when I was going to school. And I had always wanted to be in show business, and so had they. So when you get like a group of like-minded people like that, I think that gives it a little more momentum.
Mm-hmm. So did you help each other as you went along?
Oh yeah, yeah, especially initially. Eugene got me into Second City, into the stage show, and I certainly pushed to get Marty into the television show when we did SCTV. So yeah, and you know, we thought we enjoyed each other's company. So, you know, there was like an amusement factor there that was fun.
Good. How has your improv background helped you throughout your career?
Well, it makes you kind of fearless on stage. You walk in front of an audience and you have nothing. But you go, well, that's like improv. I got nothing when I go out and I'm improvising. So you just kind of make it work, you know.
What are the fundamental rules to go by when you're improvising?
Well, there are lots of games, and each game has a different set of rules, and you don't have time to go through the whole thing.
Tell me everything.
No. But, you know, there are sort of basic fundamental rules in improvising. If somebody says something, you don't deny it.
Yeah.
You go with it, you know, and you try to listen. Listening is a very important part of improv. If you're thinking about what you're going to say next, you're not listening to them, and the audience is, then you're behind. You know, you get caught by that. And the audience can always spot people that are thinking of their next line and not listening to the other guy who's talking.
What has been the most rewarding part of your career so far?
Well, there have been a lot of them. I mean, you know, when I was a little kid in Dundas, outside of Hamilton, I would watch The Tonight Show with Johnny Carson. I said, boy, it'd be really cool to be on The Tonight Show with Johnny Carson. And I ended up doing that. And I used to watch Bob Hope specials, and boy, it'd be really cool to be on a Bob Hope special and to have Bob Hope think I was funny. And I did that. So, you know, there were these I did a show with Jonathan Winters, who was always like one of my comedy gods, you know? So there are all these kind of mile markers that dreams I had when I was a kid, and then when you realize those dreams, it's kind of like, it takes some of the heat off, you know?
What have been some of the challenges that you've encountered?
Well, getting old is horrible. It's really horrible. Anybody out there, don't do it. I don't recommend getting old. It's horrible in a lot of ways. It's physically horrible. It's horrible with respect to work. It's just horrible with a big H.
What are your goals for the future?
Well, I'm still working. I'm still writing, doing more writing now than acting, but whenever I say that, I get a call to act. Whenever I say, well, I'm going to act now, I get a call to write. You know, so I've got a bunch of scripts out there. Something will click, and I've been writing scripts and getting paid for it for the past few years, so I'll keep doing that.
What advice would you give to an aspiring actor?
Well, to an aspiring actor or an aspiring writer, I would say don't give up, because this is a business where doors get slammed in your face, and if you give up, you're dead. You have to keep going and going and going. And you know, a lot of people will say, well, how do you get into show business? And I say, well, the fact that you're asking that makes me wonder whether or not you actually have what it takes. In reality, the way you get in, the question is, how could you have stopped them? Do you know what I mean? There's so many people that just have this drive and energy and momentum that become big stars, and it's because they were unstoppable, you know? So it's that. And, you know, the number one rule is be the first person on the set and be the one to turn out the lights, and you'll end up running the show.
Is that what you always do?
It's what I always did. Now that I'm older, I don't.
Great. Well, thank you so much,
Sure.
Dave, and best of luck with all of your upcoming projects.
Thanks. Look forward to watching this on TV.
Oh, thank you. I'm Katie Uhlmann reporting for TTN HD Production Live.